Is this quite interesting, the scholarship?
Yeah, it's quite good because
1,000
1,000 euros
per
every month, and when you want to travel, they give you traveling allowances. So you have like every year, they give you 5,000 euros at the start of every year for your traveling.
5,000 for your traveling?
Yeah, only for your traveling. So every year, they give you 5,000 euros. No, 4,000 euros every year to travel. Yeah, so 4, that takes care of your visa and everything, which you need to apply, and in fact all your traveling, your costs and everything, which is separate from your
scholarship, scholarship.
From your allowance. Yes, it's separate from your monthly allowance which they give you. So yeah, the money they give you is sufficient to take care of everything you need to do. Your housing, feeding, everything.
So the difficult part is applying and getting a visa.
Yeah.
Hello everybody, bonjour tout le monde, c'est encore moi sur la chaîne Vie et Réussite. Aujourd'hui, je porte avec moi une personne qui m'a inspiré pour mon Erasmus particulièrement et qui m'a donné le courage en fait de dire ça va donner, ça peut être une belle expérience. Je vous avais dit, faire Erasmus, c'est pas la seule opportunité de réussir ses études, c'est pas la seule opportunité de voyager tout en étudiant. Aujourd'hui, je suis avec moi, un ami à moi. Je l'ai rencontré il y a 1 an en Italie. Je rappelle, je suis en Italie aujourd'hui. Et simplement, lui, il m'a inspiré à partir de son parcours. So, je vais parler en français. Je vais poser les questions en anglais. Et ceux qui ne sont pas anglophones ou bien ceux qui sont français, l'anglais, activez la langue en sous-titre, le français ou bien l'autre langue qu'ils veulent. Je vais lui poser les questions en anglais, il va me répondre en anglais. Parfois, vous allez comprendre le français qui s'introduit un peu dans mon anglais, mais soyez patients, ne soyez pas très sévères avec moi. Alors, avec moi aujourd'hui, nous sommes à part, nous sommes en Italie, et lui, particulièrement, il m'a inspiré. Il a fait son master dans 4 pays de l'Europe. Il fait un doctorat, toujours dans le même sens. Il voyage. Je vous laisse écouter son histoire. Alors, good afternoon, Amel. I'm happy to know that you accepted. Share your experience with us today. Amel, where did you do your master degree?
Thank you, Leah, for this opportunity, for the invitation to be able to tell the world more about amazing opportunities out here, and also to be able to inspire other people who will be willing to follow, not identical paths, but something similar in their own field.
Yes.
To answer your question, my master's degree was done in 4 different countries, like you've rightly said at the introduction of this show.
Yes.
It was done in Spain, in Portugal, in England, and in Italy as well. And at the end of the master's degree, I was opportune to have like a joint master's degree, all that within 2 years, and still having a degree from each of those universities. So it was really an amazing opportunity for me.
So at the end of your training, you degree from all those 4 countries, so Spain, England, UK, Italy, and Portugal. Okay, 4 degrees in 2 years.
And
that is wonderful.
And a joint degree as well.
And it is a joint degree. How do you know about the opportunity?
Basically, it's also an Erasmus program.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's an Erasmus program. However, it's an Erasmus Mundus. So basically, Erasmus Mundus programs are a kind of scholarship programs.
Yes.
Which are open to nationals from every part of the world to come and study master's degrees in Europe. And typically there's a website. There's a website for that. If you go to Google and you Google Erasmus Mundus scholarship programs, it's going to take you to the website of the European Union. So those you would see a list of programs. There's like a catalog from which you can choose different programs of your choice.
Okay.
You can choose different programs of your choice, and typically you can apply for 3 different programs maximum.
Okay.
It's a straightforward application process.
At the same time, you can apply for 3 scholarships.
Yeah, there are a list of programs there. Whichever field, economics, engineering, IT, geography, whichever field of studies you want to study in at the level of the masters is precisely for the level of the masters. At the level of the PhD, there are also similar opportunities like that, but it's a little bit different. But yeah, for the masters, that is it. It's the Erasmus Mundus Masters program, and it's open to nationals from every part of the world, no restriction.
So everywhere you are, if you want to study master degrees in Europe, you can go in that website and check the program which match maybe your desires or your profile.
Exactly, and the requirements are really so easy to meet. Mostly you should have completed a bachelor degree, 3 or 4 year bachelor degree program, and English should also be your mother. I mean, not your mother tongue, but at least you should have some proficiency. Certificate.
Yes, this is
of English language, because most of the Erasmus programs, or the Erasmus programs, not most, but all the Erasmus programs are taught using English as the official language of instruction. So you should be able to prove some basic knowledge of English.
Okay.
At least to the B2 level.
Okay. What would you answer one of my questions? It was if the opportunity is still available this day. The requirement. So, thank you. For some open scholarship, it is required the B2 level in English. So why not? You can just go there to...
So yeah, you could go there and check. Go to the website Erasmus Mundus. There's like a catalog. You can
Erasmus Mundus.
Another thing is your motivation letter. You definitely have to write a very good and captivating motivation letter. Why you want to study in that program? What are your ambitions after the end of the program? And everything that moves you into wanting to study that for that program.
Yes, you said you're an English speaker, but I will just notice that even your friend which is French speaker, apply for it and get a scholarship.
It's possible, yes.
So
it's
not only for English speaker.
For French,
yes, okay.
Whichever part of the world you come from, you can, whether you're Spanish, French, Italian, you could apply for this program, and you stand a high chance of being taken into it if you put forward a very good application. Most importantly, your CV is very, very important. Try to create a very good CV. And since you are applying for an Erasmus Mundus scholarship, which is a European initiative, the CV has to be in the European format. Typically, it's called a Europass CV. So you cannot just use any kind of CV. You have to use a Europass CV. There are a lot of templates available online for that. So you could go online, Google Europass CV, and you'll be able to download different templates where you can just fit in your information.
And during the video, you can show a sample of a CV and put in description the link to Erasmus website. So after your master's degree, now we are almost at the 2nd year of PhD degree, and it seems the same kind of program. Is it exactly the same kind of? Is it just a casual way?
Well, it's kind of similar, because for my PhD in this case, it's being funded at the level of the by the national level from the Italian government, and that funding permits me to be able to do a kind of joint PhD program between 2 universities, one in Italy, one abroad, in this case in Spain, and also a company which is also a national company. So I would say yes, it's a similar kind of program with what I did at the level of the masters, but okay, in this case, we should get to 2 countries.
So maybe my last question, but not the least. What can you tell us about the mobility part of your program? Could you advise some other person to follow that way?
Thank you for that question. Yeah, of course, traveling is always a good experience. I don't think there's anybody out there who won't love traveling. For me, aside the academics, which I would say was absolutely amazing, I had a great time meeting people with different backgrounds, speaking different languages, try to blend my own culture, where I come from, with their own culture. Having spent time in those countries, you have to be able to adapt to their own cultures. And so you meet people with different ideas, different ways of doing things, different ways of thinking. And you discover that, okay, probably an idea which you felt is like better, some other person sees it in probably a better way. So you're able to blend your way of thinking with their own way, and you guys live amazingly well together. So I would say, yeah, it was a really good experience traveling and meeting these people, learning different things, food, talking, everything was really, really amazing. Of course, that's the plus side of it. On the other side of it, traveling, of course, being an African, it's not so straightforward because of the process of having to apply for visas to go to each of those countries was quite cumbersome. So it took quite a lot of time. I mean, a month at times too, but still, it went well. The most difficult part of it was like the visa processing. Because each embassy you go to will provide you a list of requirements which differ, and you have to meet all their requirements.
Just to recall, now you are moving to Spain for your PhD program. You recently get your visa, and as I think last time you told me they are asking you about your
criminal records for all the 4 or 5 countries I have lived in, which was really, really tough. But
at the end, did you?
I mean, at the end, I sent an email to the embassy and explained to them a couple of things, and they were able to somehow wave it away. So
I am experiencing now Erasmus program, and it is quite good, interesting. It is important to discover how things work in other parts of the world. It is really important. En français, ce qui a été dit. Il a fait son master dans 4 pays, l'Espagne, l'Angleterre, le Portugal et l'Italie. Et il a été diplômé de ces 4 pays. Donc, il était en mesure de travailler ou bien de continuer ses études dans chacun de ces pays. À la fin, il a donc choisi l'Italie, je pense, à travers un autre type de programme pour continuer son parcours doctorat. Pour demander cela, il y a un site, vous mettrez en description, bien sûr. Il faut une lettre de motivation. Il faut généralement aussi... la lettre de motivation revient, comme je l'avais dit dans d'autres programmes Erasmus. Tout programme préfinancé digne de son nom demande toujours une lettre de motivation. Et en plus de ça, il faut des lettres de recommandation. Dans mon cas, je pense que c'était dans l'inscription à l'université Paris-Saclay. On m'a demandé une lettre de recommandation d'un de mes professeurs. Et ça peut être aussi dans une entreprise où vous avez fait un stage, ou bien vous avez eu à travailler, vous avez eu à faire un contact. Donc, c'est nécessaire tout ça, bien le faire. Ça vous garantit déjà que vous pourriez être accepté. Et voilà, à vous le voyage. Et la partie la plus difficile, comme aussi il a dit, c'est l'installation, c'est avoir un visa et l'installation. Pour savoir comment est-ce que vous pouvez avoir un dépôt de caution, j'ai mis un lien pour dire, bon, si vous avez une acceptation, comment est-ce que vous pouvez prouver vos revenus plus facilement. Aujourd'hui, il est en programme doctorat, c'est un choix qu'il a fait. Il pouvait très bien travailler. Son autre camarade avec qui il a fait la bourse, elle a préféré travailler en tant qu'ingénieur en Allemagne. Lui, il a voulu continuer en doctorat. Donc, c'est comme vous voulez. Si vous voulez pour continuer et vous voulez aussi une thèse financée. Aujourd'hui, il fait une thèse, il est presque en 2e année. Ça fait 1 an qu'on se connaît. Il est en 2e année de thèse et ce voyage, on te paye, tu étudies. Et qu'est-ce qu'on peut te demander de plus? Bien sûr, ce que nous on a à faire, c'est étudier. Merci d'avoir accepté de partager cette expérience avec nous déjà. Et vraiment, j'ai beaucoup apprécié Amel depuis que je l'ai rencontré. Il m'a inspiré pour faire mon Erasmus. C'est vrai, peut-être, on va dire, il y a le droit des gens qui savent déjà de ces trucs-là. Mais tout le monde n'a pas le courage de commencer ça. Parce que c'est vraiment stressant la partie installation. Mais je vous assure, ça vaut le coup. So, amen. On espère que la suite va bien se passer. Je rappelle, il va aller en Espagne pour faire sa 2e année, 6 mois là-bas, puis il va retourner à Genova. Là, on est à Pam. On espère qu'on aura des bonnes nouvelles d'ici bientôt.
Thank you and thanks for the invitation. And yeah, hope to see you again some other time and pass across more information which could be of great help to the viewers out there.
Maybe the next destination will be Spain.
Of course, who knows? We could meet there and share more highlights to everyone out there in the world.
Why not visit Spain?
Spain.
Will be the
It's
good
a possibility.
Yes. Okay.